is that for a gorgeous sight? The Washington Monument here in the District of Columbia. So beautifully framed in the sunlight. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Game 3 of this Western Conference first round series. We're 2-0 so far, and we'll see if the home court advantage holds sway. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. Hey, Dave.
More than 40 years ago, the Oscar Robertson rule ushered in the new era of free agency in the NBA.
It is indeed, D.A. Thank you. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Green and Rondo in the backcourt. And it's James in at the 3 spot. And for Washington, Beal and Miles out on the perimeter. Travis Berton's out there with Thomas Bryant. And it's Wall in at the point guard. And so off the tip, it's Washington's ball. And it's Wall with the ball for the Wizards. Outside, Beal. Wall against Rondo. The kick out to Bryant. From past the arc. And good. Coming off the assist by Wall.
Yeah, you know, John Wall is so masterful as a floor general. He's a real maestro out there. Terrific at finding the open guy on time and on target.
Inside. The shot's good from Kuzma.
Yeah, going hard to the rags, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Pass to Bryant. And Bryant slams it in.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Now here's LeBron. Outside, Green. It's Davis on the wing. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And here are the Wizards now. It's a 3-point game. They lost their last game on Tuesday.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
And James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. For Washington, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. Outside, Beal lets it go with a 3. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
High post, Davis. Pass to Kuzma. No one near James as he lets it go. They need this. Here's Davis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Davis is really the total package. A mobile, sharp-shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
Lakers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And the first one at the line is good. And Washington going with a whole new group here. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Contavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for LeBron. Troy Daniels, he's checked in for Green. And Quinn Cook subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Lakers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And the rejection by Mahinmi. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Boy, and at only 6 feet tall, Smith uses that blazing speed of his to keep defenses off balance. Good luck trying to stay in front of him.
Los Angeles making a switch here. McGee's checked in. The drive by Cousins. Count it.
And Cousins, also a good ball handler, just taking it strong there to the hole.
Wizards leading by 6. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Smith with it. He's picked up by Cousins. Lakers have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Here's is Caldwell Pope, and that one is good.
I think it's important that Caldwell Pope makes these shots, showing real toughness, converting through contact.
Here's Thomas. The pass to Mahimi from deep three-point range. The shot, no good. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Wizards lead by 4. We'll be back shortly, live from Washington. And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Lakers trail by 4. So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter. DeMarcus Cousins out there with Avery Bradley. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Cook in at the 1. Cousins, the pass to McGee. Back to Cousins. And Cousins throws it down.
And he is a power player down low. If there's nobody there to stop him, Boogie's going to destroy that rim.
Cousins has gone 2 of 3 from the field. Smith outside. Floats one, and he sinks the layup.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Here is Cook. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Puts it up from 12. Offensive rebound. McGee dishes to Cousins. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And, you know, Cousins is a wrecking ball inside, guys. Effective at using his size to draw the contact close to the rim. He's a hard guy to defend.
First trip to the line for him here. And the first one drops. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Ryan is checked in for Mahimi. C.J. Miles comes in for Troy Brown. Beals checked in for Ish Smith. And it's John Wall in for Isaiah Thomas. The Lakers also making some changes. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for JaVale McGee. James comes in for Troy Daniels. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Quinn Cook. Here's Wall. Wall draws the double. Outside Bryant. Miles against LeBron. Outside Beal. And the 3 off target. Lakers trailed by 3. Kuzma, right side, and Cousins kicks to Rondo. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. It's Beal on the wing. The Lakers with the rebound.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, wasn't able to cash in.
And that one drops for him.
What a move. He saw a window on the other side of the rim and whipped it around for the immaculate reverse.
Lets the 3 fly. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Beal's got 6 points.
And time again, Wall puts himself in a position to attack. Just a great job of creating offense for himself or his teammates.
And here's James outside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Davis Bertans checks in for Hachimura. The Lakers also changing it up. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Cousins. Green comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Avery Bradley. Rondo against Beal. Connects in the foul line jumper. Beal's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
You know, your assumption would be that he'd be at a big disadvantage in that matchup, but you'd be assuming wrong.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Knocked loose. Rondo with the steal. Fast break. The Lakers. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Bradley Beal picks one up.
You know, when James is looking to score, he puts defenders in really tough spots. And when he's aggressive and tenacious, watch out.
For Los Angeles, they have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight. He's off on the first. Both teams will make substitutions. They can't make the second free throw either. Missing both.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Here's Thomas. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Thomas got the lead up to 8 now for Washington. James with a deep three. The shot will not fall. And so we conclude the first half. It's the Wizards. They're up by 8. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge. Standing.
Bradley, a strong first half for you and the team. It looked like you guys really were ready to play. Was that something Coach emphasized?
Yeah, most definitely. We wanted to hit them first. We weren't going to check any temperatures, as he said, so we were not going to just let guys do what they want to do. We're going to come out and be the aggressor, and we did that.
Obviously have to maintain that in the second half. Thanks for your time.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. SRO, standing room only.
Ooh, nice.
I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Got Shaq here, got Kenny the Jet. Looking at the Wizards, they've come out with the clear intention of turning this series around. Down 2-0, this is basically their last chance to salvage the series, and so far it looks like they're up to the challenge. And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. It's been quite a game for Bradley Beal.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Yeah, you know, I think he relishes the pressure, especially in a big game like this one. He really eats that stuff up.
Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. C.J. Miles is out there with Davis Bertans. And it's Bryant in at the 5, down low. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Here's LeBron, and finished off by LeBron.
Boy, LeBron's so strong, so athletic, so smart. I mean, a bunch of his points come when he's driving full speed downhill, and he's impossible to stop.
Washington leading now by 6. Wall looking it over. Drops in the layup for 2.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
A nice shot by LeBron.
Not going to miss many chances from that range. That's LeBron's wheelhouse there.
Washington's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Outside, Beal. And it's off from three-point range. It's Kuzma penetrating, and the shot goes in. Kuzma's got his second bucket.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 of 4 to start.
All with it, picked up by Kuzma. Basket counts. 6 points for John Wall.
And just the overall aggressiveness. Wall enjoys taking on a challenge and succeeding, especially when the D is all over.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Getting ready for the Wizards. Mahimi's checked in for Bryant. Hachimura comes in for Bertans. Brown is checked in for C.J. Miles. And Thomas subbed in for John Wall. JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers. Troy Daniels comes in for Green. And again, no good by the Lakers. Wizards leading by 6. Here's Beal. From down in the low post, it goes. Beal's got 10.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Rondo Rondo passes to Davis. And they double up Davis. Here's McGee, tipped away. It's stolen by Mahinmi. Fast break, here we go. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Davis.
You know, it's so much fun watching Thomas play. I mean, his game is similar to Allen Iverson's in some ways, particularly when you think about the confidence both of those guys played with. They never back down.
And the Wizards making a change here. Smith has checked in. It's good, and the Washington lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Daniels. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Wizards. Poke loose, and the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone.
Pick up the pace, get the 2-for-1 here.
That's the way to go. Be quick about it.
Passes it to Davis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now just a 4-point Wizards lead.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Here's Thomas. Missed inside.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
And it's Rondo penetrating. Makes it off the glass. Rondo's got his first 2 points.
If he's one thing, he's efficient in the paint. Rondo really good with the positioning there close to the basket.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Wizards lead by 2. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter. Let's take a listen now to Scott Brooks.
Now we got the defensive intensity to win this game. Now let's go win it now. Defend. Don't worry about offense until we defend.
Riding that wave of momentum, Coach Scott Brooks sounding thrilled, GA, with his defense.
Inspiring words. Coach really encouraging this group to step up the defensive intensity.
And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. So the Lakers 5 right now. Davis and Cousins down low at the 4 and the 5. Cook out there with Contavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Bradley in at the 3, the small forward. Cook looking it over. It's stolen by Mahinmi. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Mahinmi. Davis Bertans comes in for Hachimura. And it's C.J. Miles in for Troy Brown. To the inside. Here's LeBron. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
Tell you what, if he's within shouting distance of the basket, he's going to get his buckets. You can count on that.
To the middle. Here's Bertans. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 3 assists in the game. Lakers trail by 4. James, the pass to Caldwell-Pope for 3. The shot, no good. And the Wizards now going the other way. And they're on the break. And the wide open shot from Miles. Triple from the wing. Miles has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Miles really remarkably quick in terms of how he fires right after he gets a pass. No time to waste with him. Nothing like being assertive and aggressive in critical spots. KCP coming through for his team.
Thomas, it's a wide open look. And the shot is long.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what his offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
When LeBron has it inside like that, I mean, it's almost impossible to stop. Worst case scenario, he's going to get himself to the foul line.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Wizards.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten out in transition.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Beal comes in for Ish Smith, and John Wall subbed in for Isaiah Thomas.
Boy, is it tough to stop LeBron right now.
All with it. 54 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Bryant. Yes!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And the Lakers call time here. They trail by 2. There's 49 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Bradley Beal.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
During that break, Frank Vogel had some real words for his team. His message was clear. Let's not beat ourselves. We came in here with a plan, executed. We're right in this thing. Keep doing what you're doing. Kevin?
Pass to Wall. It's good.
This is John Wall on fire best.
And so Green will bring it up for Los Angeles. LeBron outside. It counts. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot. And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they got to try to manage it.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a 5.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
That'll be a 5-second call.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Hard not to appreciate the brilliance of Wall. I mean, a super fast, quick player, a guy who runs the offense exceedingly well. And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
A deep 3 from Green. The Lakers rebound. Fires for 3. Connects from downtown.
And Green is a world-class sniper. Laser. An excellent shooter. Great at getting his puppy set on these shots from deep.
And now they foul and stop the clock. Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Being both at the line. It's a 4-point ball game.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
No good from LeBron. And so it's Washington who scraped by with the win. Things were looking bleak for him, obviously, coming into this game. But with tonight's win, Greg, they are right back in it.
And that's the fight this team has. They don't care what the odds are. They are going to keep battling. And suddenly, we got a series on our hands.
We sure do. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. John, this team goes as you and Bradley go. What is it like having him?
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us.